Subtracting numbers part 2. Hello children, how are you? Hope you are having a great time at home. What are we going to learn today? Today we are going to learn the lesson Subtracting Numbers part 2. In this session we are going to learn the way to subtract 2-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers by bringing over, and the way to solve statement questions by writing relevant statements. Let me explain how we are going to learn this lesson. First, I will explain the way to subtract two numbers by bringing over using examples. Then, I'll be explaining the way to answer statement questions. You can do the example sums with me on your personal whiteboards. After that, you can copy down the student note and do the relevant questions. Let's make the best out of this presentation, my children. Subtracting numbers part 2. First, we are going to subtract 2-digit numbers by bringing over. Let's just dive right in and do one. Look at the following two numbers, 92 minus 35. Let's start with the units. Can you subtract 5 from 2? We can't subtract 5 from 2, since 5 is bigger than 2. So what can we do now? Don't worry, we can fix it. What we are going to do is borrow 1 from 10's side. Here is how we are going to do it. We are going to split the 9 into an 8 and a 1, since 9 equals 8 plus 1. 1 in the 10th side is the same as 10 units. It's just like swapping a 10 rupee coin for 10 1 rupee coins. Okay, now can you see in the example I have split 8 and 1 and given 10 to the unit side. Now what is the answer there? 10 plus 2? What is the answer? 10 plus 2 is 12, isn't it? So in the unit side now you have 12. Now can you subtract 5 from 12? Yes, you can. Then subtract. 5 from 12 is 7, right? Now you have 8 in the 10th side. Subtract 3 from 8. Yes, it is 5. So, 92 minus 35 equals 57. Can you understand now? Let's look into another example, right? Here you have 75 minus 28. First, what should we do? Can we subtract 8 from 5? No, we can't. So, we are taking 1 from 10th side. Now, 10th side becomes 6 and unit side becomes 15. Can you subtract 8 from 15? Yes, of course. The answer is 7. Then you have to subtract 2 from 6. What is the answer? Yes, it is 4. So, answer for 75 minus 28 is 47. Well done, my children. Now, let's see how to subtract 3-digit numbers. It's the same method we used but with 3 digits. Look at the following sum. 639 minus 275. Let's start with the units. We can easily subtract 5 from 9 here. Now we will subtract the 10th side. But we run into that problem again, isn't it? We can't subtract 7 from 3, since 7 is bigger than 3. So what can we do? Don't worry, let's solve this together. We are going to split the 6 into 5 and 1 since 6 equals 5 plus 1. Okay? 1 in 100 side is the same as 10 tens. You know that, don't you? It's just like swapping a 100 rupee bill for 10 rupee coins. Okay? Now we have split 6 into 5 and 1. Now we are going to give 110 to 10 side. So what is the answer for 10 plus 3? 10 plus 3 is 13, isn't it? Now we have 13 in the 10 side. Can you subtract 7 from 13? Yes, of course you can. So what is the answer? 7 from 13 is 6. Now subtract the 100 side. You have to subtract 2 from 5. 2 from 5 is 3. So answer for 639 minus 275 is 364. Can you understand, children? It's very easy, isn't it? Now let's look into another example. 834 minus 159. Can you subtract 9 from 4? We can't. As we can't subtract 9 from 4, we are going to ask 1 from 10 side. So 1 side becomes 14 now. Can you subtract 9 from 14? Yes, of course. So what is the answer? It is 5, right? Now we have finished with the unit side. Let's move on to the tenth side now. Okay, can you subtract 5 from 2? No, we can't. So again we have to ask 1 from 100 side. Then it becomes 12, right? Then subtract 5 from 12. The answer is 7. We have 7 in 100 side now. Can you subtract 1 from 7? Of course we can. The answer is 6. So 834 minus 159 is 675. Now it's your turn to solve the following. Take out your personal whiteboards, children. First one, 48 minus 9. Second one, 55 minus 29. Third one, 840 minus 584. Fourth one, 701 minus 87. It's not that hard. You can do it. Now check your answers, children. First one, 39. Second one, 26. Third one, 256. Fourth one, 623. Great job, my children. Now look at the following sum. Can you see they have given some blanks? How can we find the numbers that we have to fill the blanks? Okay, I have given you 3 colors: green, blue and red. Now look at the green numbers. To find any missing digit in the first line, that means green line, you have to add the other 2 digits. That means you have to add 7 and 2 together to find the green color one. Okay? 7 plus 2, what is the answer? It is 9, isn't it? Okay. Now moving to the blue color line. To find any missing digit in the second line, subtract the other two digits. What are the other digits now? 5 and 1. So you have to subtract 1 from 5, which is 4. Okay. Then last line, red line, to find any missing number, you have to subtract the other two. That means you have to subtract 1 from 3, which is number 2. Is it hard? It's not hard. So we subtracted units first, which is 7 plus 2. We found the answer as 9. Tens side, we found the answer as 4 by subtracting 1 from 5. Then 100 side, we found the answer as 2 by subtracting 1 from 3. Can you understand it? Now it's your turn to find the missing numbers. Can you do it alone? Take out your personal whiteboard and copy down these two sums. Can you do it? Now check your answers, children. 348 minus 236 equal 112. Second one, 887 minus 622 equals 265. Did you get them correct? Look at the following statement question now. There were 340 mangoes in a basket. 198 mangoes were sold. How many mangoes remained? To solve this, we have to write statements. Can you see the colors I have given? In green color, you have the details you need for the first statement. 340 mangoes in a basket. So you have to convert it to number of mangoes in a basket equals 340. Then moving to the second statement, you can find the details for it in red color words. 198 mangoes were sold. Number of mangoes sold equals 198. Then moving to the last statement, you can find the statement needed, but the answer you have to calculate. The statement is number of mangoes remained. The answer is 142. Okay, the colored parts in the question help you to find the statements. You don't have to form the statements on your own. You can find them in the question itself. When you do a statement question, underline the important parts like above. Now try to write statements and solve the following. Girisha has 678 storybooks. Kisara has 583 storybooks. How many more books does Girisha has than Kisara? Can you see underlined phrases? Use them to write the statements. Now let's check the answer. Number of storybooks Girisha has equals 678. Number of storybooks Kisara has equal 583. Number of storybooks Girisha has than Kisara equals 95. The answer is not given in the question. You have to find it by calculating. Okay, children? And another important point you have to remember, you have to mention the minus sign in the statements. Can you see I have put it there? Yes, you also have to put it. We finished the lesson Subtracting Numbers Part 2 today. I have a challenge for you. Write down following sums on your personal whiteboard and answer each within 1 minute. Okay? Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Goodbye, dear children. Have a great day.